A military strike in Gaza has sparked a rare rupture in relations between U.S. President Donald Trump and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Donald Trump is not happy with Benjamin Netanyahu after Israel conducted a military strike on a Catholic church in Gaza that killed civilians. When asked by reporters how the U.S. president felt about the attack, Caroline Leavitt, the White House press secretary, summed it up in just 6 words. It was not a positive reaction, she said, before confirming Trump had contacted Netanyahu directly to express his anger. Leavitt continued, the Prime Minister agreed to put out a statement that it was a mistake by the Israelis to hit that Catholic church. Said apology was published on Thursday and reads, the Israel Defense Forces makes every feasible effort to mitigate harm to civilians and civilian structures, including religious sites, and regrets any damage caused to them. The military admitted the church was mistakenly struck by fragments from a shell. An initial inquiry suggests that fragments from a shell fired during operational activity in the area hit the church mistakenly, the IDF confirmed. The cause of the incident is under review. Israeli forces bombed Gaza's only Catholic church, Holy Family Church, located in Gaza City, on Thursday, killing 3 people and wounding at least 10 others. Among the dead were the parish's 60-year-old janitor and an 84-year-old woman, while at least one of the injured remains in critical condition, according to Al Jazeera, with the church's priest also said to have been lightly wounded. The Vatican responded to the attack with a message from Pope Leo XIV, in commending the souls of the deceased to the loving mercy of Almighty God. The Holy Father prays for the consolation of those who grieve and for the recovery of the injured. Israel's leadership would later offer their own condolences in a statement. Israel deeply regrets that a stray ammunition hit Gaza's Holy Family Church. Every innocent life lost is a tragedy. We share the grief of the families and the faithful. We are grateful to Pope Leo for his words of comfort. Israel has repeatedly struck schools, shelters, hospitals, and other civilian buildings, accusing Hamas militants of sheltering inside and blaming them for civilian deaths. Palestinians say nowhere has felt safe since Israel launched its offensive in response to Hamas's attack on October 7, 2023. Hamas-led militants killed some 1,200 people, mostly civilians, in the October 7 attack and abducted 251 people, most of whom have since been released in ceasefire agreements or other deals. 50 hostages are still being held, less than half of them believed to be alive. Israel's retaliatory offensive has killed more than 58,600 Palestinians, according to Gaza's health ministry, which has said women and children make up more than half of the dead. It does not distinguish between civilians and militants in its tally. The ministry is part of the Hamas-run government but is led by medical professionals. The United Nations and other international organizations consider its figures to be the most reliable count of war casualties.